Got questions? The tarot has some answers and advice to give you, so keep watching. So this answers and advice oracle and tarot card reading is for all signs. The timestamps are in the description of the video and in the first pinned comment. If your question concerns career matters or some sort of important goal you are working toward, watch for your sun sign. If your question pertains to emotional situations, home and family matters, then watch for your moon sign. If your question pertains to love or money matters, then yes, watch for your Venus sign. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Aries, answer and advice for you with the Angel Answers Oracle card deck, followed by Tarot clarification. All right, let's see what we have for you. Aries. All right, what do we have? Meditation brings answers. Okay. All right, we're going to clarify this with tarot, but what I'm feeling here is that, you've been running so fast, you haven't had time to really sit with yourself and feel into what your intuition needs to tell you about this particular situation. Okay, so you do need to spend some time, go inward, listen to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, in order to get the answer to this particular question. All right, let's see what we need to know. Aries, let's clarify that. All right, Aries, what do we have? All right, so it may have something to do with a home or family matter, but this can also just be about your ultimate personal happiness. The 10 of Cups, right? Because it's the 10. All right, and we have the 2 of Coins. And we have the 7 of Cups. Okay. So I feel what's going on here is you may be pulled in 2 directions with this 2 of Coins. All right. You may be juggling and balancing certain things, but I don't think that you really even want both of those. I think you want something different with this 7 of Cups here. This 2 of Coins is not cutting it in terms of the personal happiness that you're getting from it. And as I've said before about a 2 of Coins, it can be like you're stuck in this infinity loop. Like things just keep going around and around and around, but it's not very satisfactory. There's not forward movement. There's static movement. This guy is just standing there. He's not going anywhere. He's juggling things, but nothing is breaking free, breaking loose, breaking forward, and moving on or manifesting. It's 2 of Coins can be stuck energy. So I feel like the happiness quotient is not there with this situation. You are not pleased with the developments. You are nurturing and nursing some other ideas of what would make you happy. But I think the meditation that will bring the answer is maybe you need to give yourself some permission to go fulfill those dreams. Maybe you feel like you need somebody else to be on board, like especially an important family member or partner or something like that. So maybe you feel like you need to do that before you go on with the next thing. But do you really? I don't know. It's a general reading. You have to figure that out. But this is ultimately about busting loose and getting more into alignment of what is going to make you happy and the methods about going about how you're going to do that. The 7 of Coins, the 7 of Cups can sometimes be a little bit of a pie in the sky, fanciful, fantasy-based energy. So you may be kind of hesitant because you're like, I don't know if this is really doable. Is it really feasible? So that's another thing that you may have to kind of meditate, go within and find the answers. Like, what are you willing to do in order to make this happen? Is it just a flight of fancy that you are currently having? Or does it have the 10 of Cups long-term potential to make you happy? You know how you are sometimes, Aries. You get caught up in shiny object syndrome. You get, you have ideas, you get excited about certain things, and then, like, 7 days later, you're like, you're not that into it. So it can be something like that, but only you going within and figuring that out. How much are you emotionally invested in this new thing and breaking loose and breaking free? Okay, so spend some time to figure that out for yourself, because this is a lot to do with your personal happiness. And I can tell you right now, a Two of Coins moment is not a happy situation for an Aries to be in. All right, Taurus, let's see what answer we have for you from the Angel Answer deck, Taurus, and then we'll do some tarot clarification. Ariel is concentrating. She's like, is it dinner time yet? All right. Oh, we need one. That was two stuck together. One. Yes, I know, Ariel. One for the Taurus people. The answer for them. Here we go. All right. Don't dare move your hand away from Ariel. Okay. All right. So we have within the next few months. So we have a timing card for you. All right. So let's see what we need to know about that. Tarot clarification for the Taurus people. Now, Jupiter is getting ready to move into your sign as of May 16th, which is in a few months. I'm filming this February 17th. So that could be a time marker for that exciting situation happening. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. Wow. So probably 2 months. So middle of April then. Okay. Oh, look at this gorgeousness. Okay. So within the next few months, so it looks like 2 months, all right, there is going to be an opportunity for personal happiness, some sort of new beginning for you, where you're going to walk through a doorway here. Okay, so this could be a travel. That's very possible. The guy's got the world in his hand over here. So there could be some sort of agreement you're going to make with somebody to go on a trip. Now, this does not have to necessarily be a partner, but it could be a friend, a relative, whatever. So the first thing I'm thinking is that you and somebody else very soon are going to decide on taking some sort of trip together. Yes, I think it might be an Aries season. We got the wands showing up here. It could be to travel to see a child because of the sun energy, or see a grandchild. Maybe somebody's going to have a baby, or, just had a baby, something like that. There could be that going on with this energy, but it could also just be a beautiful pleasure trip with the sun and going somewhere warm and sunny and bright and lots of flowers and just beautiful creative energy, music, just a very creative atmosphere. So it could be something like that going on for you. Now, if you asked about, if your question has something to do about, yes, a sun-oriented situation like your career, it looks again like there is a deal that's about to go down. We have a Two of Cups, which is job interview energy. It's meeting face to face. It should go well. You may have to wait a little bit, just saying, because the Two of Wands is over here. You may have to wait about 2 weeks before you hear back from this. But just because you haven't heard something doesn't mean you should get all your undies in a twist and get upset and worried. We got the Sun card here as a possible outcome. So, there may be an element of patience involved, of patience, not impatience, but an element of patience involved in this situation. But this looks very, very favorable. Even if this is something related to your home situation, which it might be, right? Because this Leo is your 4th house of home and family. There is an important conversation to have with maybe your partner, family member. There may be something that you have to find out more information about to make the thing happen with this Two of Wands. So you may have to, seek out a contractor to do something. I'm feeling like some of you may make some home improvements. Maybe you're deciding to sell your home. You have to take the time to find the proper real estate agent, that type of thing. So, that's what this Two of Wands is signifying to me. You make a favorable agreement and decision with somebody else. More information has to be found out. You got to, world card, seek out that which will help you. And then we have a positive and very affirming yes energy with this Sun card for a happy outcome to whatever this situation is for you. So this looks fabulous, but just know whatever your current time frame, I can't talk today, your current time frame is, Taurus. You're like, oh, it's got to happen next week. Well, it might take, as the energies are saying, about 2 months. But the Sun card is definitely worth waiting for. All right, Gemini, let's see what answer we have for you to your most burning question. Gemini, answers and advice for the Geminis. All right, let's see what we have. We got some trust. All right, so you need to trust in divine timing, trust that the universe has got your back, trust that everything is working out exactly as it should. All right, so let's pull some tarot and clarify that for you, Gemini. All right, trust. Trust for the Geminis. Trust. All right, let's see what we have. Ariel is concentrating. Ace of Wands, gloriousness. And the Justice. Wow, okay. And the Fool. All right, so trust that you are going to end up exactly where you are supposed to be. You're going to be headed in a new direction. Something new is getting ready to be born into your world with this Ace of Wands and the Fool card. And it is going to be the exact right thing that you need. I feel there is a karmic justice that is going to be happening for you with whatever you're asking about. And what I mean by that is, if something disappointed you before, you didn't get what you were supposed to before, this time the universe is correcting that imbalance, right? The justice. So it's correcting an imbalance in that which you were denied before. So if you were denied a new beginning in some area of your life before, it's coming around now in whatever you're asking about. Now, the Libra energy is your 5th house of love, romance, creativity, children, taking a risk. It's the house of the entrepreneur. So that house may apply to you, the issues surrounding that area of your chart, especially if you have Gemini rising. But in any case, what this is saying is that we got the green light here with the Ace of Wands for you to get unstuck and bring balance back to your situation. There could be a contract involved with this new beginning with the Fool card. So there could be a legal agreement, there could be a marriage, there could be a divorce. It just depends on, your personal situation. The Justice is connected with both energies. If you are in the legal field, if you are in law enforcement, there could be a brand new beginning for that for you. If you've been in social work, any sort of, fighting for truth and justice like type energy with this Justice card here. Some of you may be embarking upon a new project. Some of you may be getting a new assignment, like in the legal field as an example. But this is beautiful, beautiful energy. I would say the 11th of the month, whenever you're watching this, may be important. Also, Aries season with this Ace of Wands showing up. In about a month, you could be hearing some good news. Could be a week, could be faster, depending on your personal situation. But this is excellent, excellent energy. Things, again, whatever was tipping the scales in terms of being stuck, that the scales were so imbalanced, you were stuck in inertia and nothing happening, and you were getting very frustrated. The scales are rebalancing and coming back to center and to joy and optimism and new beginnings for you. And you're going to be using your energy in a new way because of this Ace of Wands showing up here. So it could be some important new project you're going to be involved in. So trust that this new beginning will arrive in the exact right timing, and it's going to be good for you. All right, Cancer, answers and advice for you from the angel answer cards and from the tarot. Let's see what we have. Cancer. Ariel is concentrating, thinking very hard for the Cancers. Oh, what do we have? Oh, look at this. We have a yes. The yes with the exclamation point. There's a regular yes, and then this one. This is like, woohoo! This is 2 thumbs up for the yes. Look at this. Gloriousness. All right, let's see what we have to know about this yes for you, Cancer. Wow. All right. Ariel's staring at me because I think she wants dinner. All right, Cancer, yes. 2 of Wands. And, oh, the Wheel. And the 8 of Wands. Wow, we got some fast-moving energy coming in. All right, so I'm going to read this 2 of Wands as a time marker, but also as the fact that I think you're going to have at least 2 things that are positively manifesting for you with this yes. All right, and it could be in 2 weeks, but it could also be in 2 months around the 10th of April, the 8th to the 10th of April. Very, very possible. By the end of the second week in April, okay, with this energy, because this is our Jupiter. Jupiter's in Aries. This is your also Aries energy is your 10th house of career. So at least one of these things may have something to do with a yes in terms of your career, but it could also be the 2 things about your career as well. 8 of Wands is an interesting energy because it can suggest that there's just a lot of stuff that you've got out there in the universe. Like you put a lot of energy out into the universe to make things happen for yourself. You have a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. So at least 2 of them are going to hit. And it'll happen very quickly, and it will this is very quick energy, and so is this. It'll happen in the universe's timing with this wheel. This is Jupiter. So it is about expansion. It's about excitement. Both of these energies. You're going to be feeling pumped and stoked about whatever this is rocking and rolling its way in for you. But currently, with this 2 of Wands, currently, you're just kind of contemplating what this shift, what these yeses are going to mean for you in terms of changing up your world in some way. So it's not that you're not ready to change your world, but you may have to wrap your head around, this is just what I'm feeling, you may have to wrap your head around the fact that, I don't want to be overly dramatic, but life may never be the same after these yeses that happen. Something may really positively shake up your world and also may get you out in the public more in some way with this 8 of Wands. So you could be like on the move a lot more, like traveling, moving, grooving, socialize. Like there could just be a lot of momentum and movement in your life. And we know that in general, many Cancers prefer their home, their nest, which is perfectly fine. So that's the type of thing where what I'm saying is you may need to wrap your head around that you may not be spending as much time at home as you're used to, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities. You're going to be, like I said, meeting, greeting, lots of things going on, maybe some travel. And I don't think these are necessarily long distance travels. I think they're more like weekend things that you'll be doing. All right. And it could be connected with career, it could be connected with little conferences, maybe some educational trips, things like that. But this is great. This is great energy, Cancer. All right, Leo, let's find an answer for you. And then some advice from the tarot. First, an angel answer, and then advice from the tarot about that angel answer for the Leos. Ariel's concentrating. All right, 1, please. Here we go. Oh, here we go. No need to worry. No need to worry, Leo. It's all under control. It's all good. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we need to know about that for you, Leos. No need to worry. All right, Leos. The Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Coins. The dream is on its way. There's some dream that you have, some goal, some wish, probably about your money. We have your second house of money here, your Virgo, Nine of Coins. Something's about to shift, and I think it's going to be shifting very soon in Pisces season, maybe around that Virgo full moon that's happening on the 7th of March. So interesting, we're getting that here as a timing, and the Virgo. So I think that some sort of financial breakthrough goal situation is getting ready to shift for you. Okay, there could be an important offer on the table with the Knight of Cups for a meeting. Yeah, so I'm getting also like some of you, there's been some sort of product you've been peddling, something you've created, and somebody may make an offer, all right, to buy it, or they want to work with you in some way to promote it. That's what I feel is going on with these energies. In terms of your home life, if we're asking about that, the help is on its way. There could have been some sort of situation, maybe with the water, with the Seven of Cups, overflow of water, water heater, water blockages or piping, like things like that. Something to do, washing machine on the blink or something like that, something to do with the water not working. Help is coming, plumber or some other type of help to fix the issue, and all will be well with this Nine of Coins. So this is a positive outcome here. And also, if there's something involving the finances to fix this, I feel like the money will be there somehow. Like maybe it's not, again, no need to worry. It's not that you have to replace the whole hot water heater. Maybe it is just a little element, a component of it that got burned out or something. It's like that type of thing. Same thing. They don't have to replace the whole faucet. It's just a washer thing that was causing the problem. All right. So it could be a tiny thing and not a big thing like what you're expecting with this no need to worry. Because this Seven of Cups for me is a very Neptunian energy as well. This is like our imagination can sometimes get the best of us and blow things like a little out of proportion. So that's what I'm getting with this. And you'll fix it. I mean, the Nine of Coins is personal paradise. Everything is all right in your world in terms of your home situation. Career situation, if we're looking at that, I feel like some important goal that you've been trying to reach, again, like it's help is on its way, some sort of meeting, that type of thing. Could be an offer on the table with this Nine of Coins, but this is whatever you're doing under your own steam, because she's very independent. So this could, again, it's probably more aligned with self-employed people, entrepreneurs, that type of thing. But very, very good energies here. Like you're going to land on your feet. This is the other thing with this Nine of Coins. All right, with whatever this is. So no need to worry, Leo. All right, Virgo, you have a question. The angel cards have an answer. Let's find out what it might be, Virgos, and then we will clarify with tarot. Virgo, is that one? No, here we go. Oh, we have a yes. Now, this is the regular yes. Cancer got the yes with the exclamation point. All right, this is the regular yes. Still good. Still good. But in the yes with the exclamation, she's holding two beautiful orbs, which suggests to me two things manifesting. This suggests to me this one like diamond above her head, this one beautiful thing that's gonna come in. All right, so let's see. We have a yes for you, Virgo. Let's see what we need to know about that. A yes for the Virgo. Yes. Three of Wands and the Pluto. Interesting, because that's your third house, and we got a 3. And a Seven of Cups. Okay. So there is a ship coming in. There's a ship gonna come in. A long-awaited dream. Something you maybe even thought, oh, it's never gonna happen. All right, well, we got the Scorpio energy here. All right, with the Death card. So I think end of March. This Three of Wands is Aries season at the end of March, which is in almost 7 weeks from now. I'm filming this February 17th. So at the very, very end of March, it looks like some momentous ship will come in that will change your life and will cause you to leave behind a situation once and for all with this situation here, this Death card. So the thing with the Seven of Cups, it can be a bucket list energy. So this could be something, again, that you never thought would happen. You always thought, yeah, I really want to do this, but it maybe was a little bit of a reach goal. Like you're like, we're going to reach for it, but am I going to get there? You're going to get there. You're going to get there. So this is very beautiful. You just got to keep the faith, keep your visualizations going, right? Keep seeing yourself calling this thing in toward you. Now, because we got the Scorpio energy here, it could involve a Scorpio, very, very possible. That is also, as I said, your third house of writing, speaking, teaching, networking, and sales. So it could involve one of those types of endeavors. The Seven of Cups is a very ethereal energy. It's everything's in the ethers. It's in dreams. It's not grounded yet in concrete reality and something that you can hold in your hand, something that's tangible that you can experience. So I think, again, what's happening here is that this thing that's been very, fuzzy, ethereal, is getting grounded into reality. It's coming into being. It's coming into view and into being with this Three of Wands here. So this can hold true too. Like if you've been creating something, like any type of writing projects, again, that comes from the ethers. It comes from imagination. You're creating something out of, I don't want to say nothing, but out of creative life force energy. You're harnessing your own creativity. You're bringing in the muse of the universe. You're channeling things like you're creating out of this mystical energy, right? So it's essentially nothing, and then it turns into something in this reality. So if you've been working on something like that, yes, you're going to get it finished by the end of March, and it really has the potential to change your life. It's very exciting. So that's the thing that I would ask myself. So I was saying to Cancer before, a similar vibe is this thing has the potential to really change the way you see yourself and change the way you see your life and the direction your life may go in next. Are you ready for that? I think you are. Yes. But there's a big positive change on the horizon for you. And as I said, your life may look very different by the time we get into April. All right, Libras, if you have a question, the angel cards have an answer. So let's see what that answer might be for you, Libras. And then we will clarify with the tarot. You're ready. You are ready, Libra, to do whatever it is that you've been thinking about. All right, so let's see. You're ready. You are ready, Libra. You're ready. All right. Universe is coming in with an offer, but you're not so sure. The Five of Wands. And the Nine of Coins. Okay. All right. You are ready. The universe is going to present you with an opportunity, the Four of Cups. But you're going to hesitate about it, all right? Because the Four of Cups guy, he's been disappointed before with these three cups here that haven't worked out. He's been annoyed. He's been disappointed. He's like, why me? Woe is me. Why did that not work out 3 times before? Why should I trust this thing coming in? All right. And this thing coming in may have an element of competition with it, associated with it, this Five of Wands. So if we're looking at it from a job perspective, there could be a job interview, but you're like, well, why should I go for that? I went for that company before, or I tried that thing before, and blah, blah, blah. This is just like some negative. Five of Wands can just be discombobulated, spinning your wheels energy. It could be kind of being your own worst enemy, like taking yourself out of the fight before it even begins, that you just don't want to deal with it, especially combined with this, the energy that I'm getting. But the thing is, this particular situation, whatever this offer is really darn good. The Nine of Coins is here. This is the Virgo. But see, the Virgo is your 12th house of the subconscious. So you may be kind of subconsciously questioning the value of the offer, or questioning your own value. I read Pentacles as self-esteem, in terms of if you have the skills or talents or whatever to go for it. It's a little bit of self-sabotage is what I'm feeling with this combo here. But the opportunity itself is very good and valuable. You got to get out of your own way is what I am feeling. You are ready for this. You are ready for this beautiful opportunity. So don't trick yourself into thinking that you're not. That's what I feel. And it could be that you've just been, like I said, so this Four of Cups can be a difficult energy. It's like you've just been so disappointed. It's just, why bother? Right? That's what it is. So to get yourself ready, you got to get out of that funk and face your fears. Five of Wands, fight for what you want and go for it. And know that you absolutely do have what it takes. This doesn't matter whether this is a dating situation, whether it's going for a job, whether it's something else related to something with your home or family. It doesn't matter. It's like this time is different. Whatever this new thing is coming in, it is different. So don't see it through the eyes of past disappointments. But with this Five of Wands, I think the universe will test you a tiny bit to see if you'll get off your bum here, because he's sitting under the tree, and fight for what you want, and fight through any limiting beliefs or whatever to go out and get this thing. Okay? Like, I mean, you are ready. Well, I feel like what this is saying to me is you're going to get yourself ready. That's this process here. And then the reward will be sweet. The Nine of Coins is very nice. All right. So get yourself together, Libra. That's what I feel. What I feel from this, because something good is coming. And this could be happening by the end of Pisces season. It could be happening also by the time we get to your full moon, which is in April. Here's our Aries energy around the 6th or 7th. We got the 5 here. So it's right around your full moon time in Aries. So this situation could be coming to a head then. You need to get yourself ready by then, I think. Scorpio, if you have a question, the angel answer cards have an answer for you. So let's see what it is, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. All right. Scorpios, an answer for the Scorpios. Their burning question involves romance. Now, remember, everything is a metaphor. This can also be the romance with yourself, self-love. It doesn't have to be necessarily romance with another person. Okay. All right, let's see. What is this all about? Scorpio and the romance. This can also just be being in love with life, right? All right, let's see. Romance, Scorpio. You're like, no romance for me. Eight of Swords. Oh, but yes. King of Wands. Oh, and the Four of Cups. And I just was lecturing Libra about this. And I shuffled very thoroughly. All right. It's, this is the thing. It's happening. It's happening. All right. Now we just read energy. I can also read the King of Wands as a time marker for Aries season. But I'm just going to read it as a passionate energy, whether male or female, it doesn't matter, right? But this is you know, King of Wands got a fire, queen or a Queen of Wands got the fire in the belly, lives life with gusto and passion. It's a extremely passionate energy, and since it's showing up as the king, it is like super passionate, right? Because it's the king. Okay. But what we have here, this Eight of Swords, like, you're just like self-protective, especially mentally. You're in a self-protective mental cage. You've put yourself in the timeout zone when it comes to romance, and you're like, no, But the universe has a different plan for you, Scorpio, with this Four of Cups coming on in. So this is disappointment. This is why bother, as I was just saying to Libra, why bother? It's, you know, very defensive posture, the Four of Cups, when the guy's folded with his arms here. Like, I'm not letting anything into my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral chakra. Like, it's not coming anywhere near me. No. So, and same thing with this. It's not coming emotionally into me. It's not coming mentally. I'm blocking. Okay. But this energy that's coming toward you, and it may be coming toward you in end of March, April, Aries season, whether we're talking about a love for life and finally feeling re-energized and revitalized, or we're talking about an actual romantic connection, or we're talking about you reconnecting with your partner in a romantic way. Maybe there's just been some friction and tension. This energy is coming in for you. And I don't think you're going to turn it away. You have the option, of course, to turn it away. But I think because it's the King of Wands here, this energy is going to be so powerful in terms of its just enthusiasm and lust for life. And wand energy can be very romantic. But there's also usually lots of sexual chemistry with wands as well. That you're just going to... And that chemistry can also be the kundalini of just finally having it's a spring fever like type energy also. I don't think you're going to turn it away. All right, but I think this is on its way to you very soon. It's your choice whether you choose to sit under the tree of disappointment for another 3 years. That's up to you. Okay, but get ready. I think, and apologies to my audience down under, but I think the springtime is going to be a time of emotional revitalization for you. And it is very possible that there is some lovely romance getting ready to come on in. And this is going to be a different energy than what you're used to also. This energy knows what it wants, and it wants you. So get ready. Sagittarius, if you have a question, the angel cards have an answer. So let's find out what it might be, and then we'll tune in with the tarot. Sagittarius, what do we got for you? Here we go. All right, we have ask for help from others. All right, so let's see what that's all about for you. Ask for some help from other people. Sagittarius. All right, let's see. All right, we have the Judgment, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is something that maybe has been stuck for you. You haven't been able to shift it yourself with this Knight of Pentacles. All right, but you want to shift it. The Knight of Wands is here. But in order to get this thing finally moving forward in your life, you do need to ask for help from other people. You know, the Judgment card is interesting here. I'm feeling you may have, some of you, remember it's a general reading, some of you may have made a decision that got you stuck in a pickle in some way, got you in a situation that you're finding it a little hard to get traction to get out of it in some way. It could be financial, but it could also be, you know, an emotional situation, or, you know, we all can get ourselves into situations we don't intend to, but sometimes life happens and we get sucked into something. And we find ourselves kind of with our back up against the wall or in a tough spot. And I feel like that's kind of what happened. Maybe you made a decision you did the best you could at the time. You made the decision with the information you had, but this is stuck energy, this Knight of Pentacles. He moves forward like very slowly, if he moves at all. So it could involve some sort of getting out of a financial problem, possibly to do with a mortgage, real estate. Like maybe you took on too big of a payment with something. Doesn't have to be just like a home mortgage. It could be like a car loan. It could have just been something you took on too much financially. And, that situation has to be rectified. So, the Knight of Pentacles can be a stubborn energy. And maybe you have been very reluctant and resistant to asking for help. But this Judgment card suggests that you do need to make a different decision about how to handle this stuck problem. And I think what this Angel card is saying is that the different decision is to ask for help from other people. Whether this is credit counseling, whether this is, asking the bank for a loan or a refinance or whatever. I mean, whoever the others are, this is the thing. Maybe if this is a family situation, you have to ask for help from one of your family members in order to shift this energy. If this is your business, maybe you need to ask for help in terms of, instead of trying to do everything yourself for your business, maybe you have to hire a virtual assistant or hire somebody on Fiverr to do a couple of things for you, whatever the case may be. But this is positive energy, this Knight of Wands. So this is saying to me, by Aries season, so end of March into April, you should be starting to make forward progress and get momentum on moving this situation forward and getting yourself unstuck in some way. I'm not saying the problem will be fully solved, but it will start at least moving in a more favorable direction. And you can see that this energy is facing that way, which for me is my left, which is like the past. And this energy is going into the future. So that suggests to me, again, forward movement. So, apply the energies to your life, but don't be afraid to ask for help from other people to get yourself out of this situation. Capricorn, do you have questions? The angel answer cards have answers, and the tarot has advice. So let's see what we have for you. Do the Capricorns need to know? Yeah, I want that one. Okay. We have some opportunity. Look at this gloriousness. Beautiful energies here. All right, let's see what this opportunity is. Could be in love, could be in money, could be travel, could be a creative project. I don't know. Let's find out. Ace of Wands, baby. And the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. Okay. Well, coming on in. It's a yes from the universe, this opportunity. All will be revealed in Pisces season. Could also be Aries season with these energies. Depending on what you have going on, what you're asking about. There has been something maybe you have been kind of emotionally dealing with behind the scenes. Maybe you have been creating something in secret. You've been pouring a lot of emotional energy, Queen of Cups, into whatever this is. This High Priestess, she's very secretive. So, you've been maybe burning the midnight oil. You've been doing something. You've been creating a business. You've been writing a book. You've been doing all sorts of, job interviews that you haven't told anybody about. You've been pouring a lot of emotional energy into making something happen in your world. And maybe you haven't been able to discuss it. This could also be deals in secret. I mean, that's possible that, with non-disclosures and things like that, that's something you have to wait until the funding's there, all the contracts have been signed, like all of that type of thing. And it's coming. I mean, it's the Ace of Wands is here. So thumbs up from the universe, something new being born into your world, but it's been percolating. It's been in development, I think, for a while. And you've been emotionally and intuitively just really calling it in big time, is what I feel. So this is excellent. Now, I feel like that's, really speaking to business type stuff, but if this is in relation to some sort of emotional or love situation, I think an opportunity that's very, very passionate, very feisty. If you've been wondering about, is somebody really interested in you? They are. There could be something where they were playing it cool, or you were playing it cool, or something like that. I also feel like with this energy, it could be with a water sign, that somebody could be coming out of the woodwork. It's like secret admirer, this energy. Okay, somebody's been, I don't want to sound like stalkery over here, but somebody could have been like kind of watching you. Again, not in a stalker way. We don't want that energy. But they were intrigued by you, but they were shy. They felt like they couldn't say anything yet. So they may have an opportunity to finally assert themselves and speak to you, say hi. By the same token, you may have felt that way about somebody in your world that you were kind of admiring them from afar. And there's finally an opportunity for you to speak with that person, maybe go on a date, get to know them better. Maybe it's the type of thing where the universe arranges it, kind of throws you two together. I don't mean that literally, but, like, especially if it's somebody at work, which I don't recommend dating people at work, but, hey, sometimes it happens. You finally, get to have a lunch with that person, or you get assigned the same project to work on, or something like that. You know what I'm saying, Capricorn. And let's face it, Capricorn, you often do meet people at work, right? Because you're at work a lot. Okay. So anyway, this is very positive. So there could be something also finally being able to connect with a secret crush or something like that. Really, really nice energies here. If there's been something on the home front where, you were maybe kind of wondering about somebody's feelings on a matter, and maybe you didn't have a conversation about it, and you were kind of second guessing about what they were thinking, or you were thinking maybe with the home matter, family matter, that they were going to say no, they're going to surprise you and say yes. You didn't read that situation. I feel like there's a situation that you did not read exactly correctly, or they didn't read you correctly when it comes to something home or family oriented. Somebody's intuition was not 100%. But having a conversation and bringing the situation out into the open and being honest and forthright about it, you're going to realize, or they're going to realize, that they misjudged you in some way, and that the yes is there. So this could be the type of thing. I love concrete examples. It's my Mercury in Taurus. I love concrete examples. Could be a type of thing where, you really wanted to go on a vacation. Yes, I know, right, Capricorn? Yeah, you really did. You were thinking your partner didn't want to go, or they were thinking you didn't want to go on the vacation, and they were getting frustrated. They didn't bring it up. And then, maybe there's something happens and it finally gets out in the open, and you two discuss, and and you're like, well, yeah, I'd really love to do that. I'd love to go travel. Wands can be about travel. So I'd really like to take the opportunity for us to go and do something fun, right? So I feel like there could be something like that, where somebody was assuming something of somebody else that was not accurate. And actually somebody is going to say yes. So let's see how this plays out for you. But it looks pretty good. Aquarius, if you have questions, the angel answer cards have answers. So let's find one for you, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Aquarius, what do they need to know? Aquarius, we have get more information. Okay, let's see what we need to know about that for you. Get more information. Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Interesting. And there's your energy, Queen of Swords. Okay. you do need to find out more information. You are trying to make a decision about something very important in your world. You got the world in your hand. You are contemplating something major, because the Two of Wands is about getting out of a safety and comfort zone and walking through a gateway to a new adventure. Okay, so this is something that is significant to your world and how you live in it. But either the information's not there, or the full information, because it says get more information, or perhaps you're blocking the information. You don't want to know, right? The Two of Swords. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to feel it. No. Can't deal. No. All right, but this is up to you. You need to reach out to yourself. Have a conversation with yourself. Here you are. And take your little hand here and take off the blindfold from yourself and start finding and seeing what you need to find and see in order to make this situation happen in your world. Okay, now you could be involved with another air sign with this situation. That's possible. But, you know, it doesn't have to be. That is your energy. So there is something that you need to face about your own attitude or reluctance to getting off this balcony, out of this safety and comfort zone. So it's a type of thing like, yeah, if you had more information, it would force you to make a decision. You couldn't sit on the fence about it anymore. Knowledge is power, as we know. So there's something here where you're not wanting to empower yourself because it's going to force you to get off the fence about something. And maybe you don't feel ready yet, or there's other extenuating circumstances. Who knows? It's a general reading. But you can stay stuck in this if you want. But I do think you have a dream. You have a vision for yourself with this energy. You do have something you want to pursue. So why are you holding yourself back from it with this Two of Swords? Only you can answer that. So be willing to seek out the information. And it's not going to be just about cold, hard facts from out there. It's also, remember, what's inside of you. Because she is being very protective of her heart chakra here. So you may have to have an honest conversation, as I said, with yourself. You may have to have an honest conversation with somebody else. You may really need to express yourself from the heart. Maybe you're afraid of doing that. That's another way to look at this. You know, if you're afraid of doing that for whatever reason, maybe you think you can just solve this issue, or, you know, whatever this is, by just getting more facts and figures. But that's only part of the issue. It's also the facts and figures in your heart, of your heart. What is your heart really saying? Are you listening? So very interesting energies here to tune into, Aquarius, to help you make this decision. Pisces, if you have questions, the angel answer cards have answers. So let's pull one for you and then clarify with the tarot. Pisces, what do they need to know? Oh, in the near future. Beautiful. All right, so in the near future, let's find out what we need to know about in the near future. Pisces, in the near future. Whoops, cards are falling. In the near future. Pisces. Ooh, the wheel. Oh, and the Empress. Ooh. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, wow. So something's percolating here. This in the near future. We got Jupiter. Jupiter's in your second house of money right now. We have the Empress, which is can be, of course, ruled by Venus, associated with money and growth. We have the Knight of Cups, which can be your energy, but also is a positive change, some sort of creative connection. Some sort of good news. I think there's some sort of good news on the horizon for you in the near future related to a love or money goal that you have been working on for the last 9 months. Okay, with this Empress. So you got to calculate back. Don't make me do math. Okay, so calculate back 9 months. Because she's pregnant, right? So it's like something's coming to a full term, a full blossoming, right? Something is being born in your world. The timing of it has been up to the universe. Maybe you've been pushing to make it happen sooner, but for whatever reason, the universe was like, yo, wait, this has got to, has some more iterations or things to go through. The timing's not here yet, but now it's here. It's here. The timing is here. Absolutely. In the near future. So with the 10 here, this could be within 10 days. This could also be the 10th of, I'm filming this February 17th, so this could be the 10th of March. We have a full moon on the 7th of March. It's possible with these energies. Could be within 3 days. That's also possible here. But this is the blossoming of something that has been a long time in coming. And it's here. It's being born into your world. And it's going to really shift your emotional attitude with this Knight of Cups. Like, it's going to revitalize your energy. You're going to feel good about it. It's like finally the ship is coming in, the wheel is turning, the energy is culminating in this beautiful blossoming. It's like, yes, I love this energy. And it has very strong financial connotations because of this Jupiter in your second house right now. This may also be that, depending on your situation, that this starts in the near future. So if you have been contemplating what idea to choose to move forward with your creative life, or if you've been contemplating, do I want to give birth? Work with the metaphor, okay? Do I want to give birth or invest my creative energy for 9 more months into this project? You've been trying to decide. You've been looking for maybe a sign from the universe, the universe moving you in a certain direction, that's what you should invest your creative life force energy into. It's going to move you in that direction. You're going to see it in the near future very clearly. And there can be something going on with your mother. Very favorable. Again, a situation that maybe you've been trying to fix or whatever. Looks like there's a solution at hand brought by the universe. This can also be some sort of, pregnancy. Absolutely. Depending again on your age and your situation, but it can be. So beautiful, beautiful energies here. So just, apply it to your life. For some of you, if we're looking at romance here, if this is applicable to your life, there could be some sort of beautiful romance getting ready to come in unexpectedly from the universe that will reignite your Empress energy. So your lush, fertile, like it's Venus, right? Your Venus, sexy, Aphrodite, Taurus, Libra, feminine, boom, right? So very interesting, Pisces. I think your birthday season is gonna be lit. So thank you so much for joining me for your angel answers and tarot advice reading. I love you guys. Please let me know what's going on for you with these energies in the comments. I just so enjoy reading what you have to say. All right. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.